Update the list of diseases for which financial aid is paid. The list of diseases and health problems that Saudi citizens can receive financial assistance for treatment has recently been updated, including alopecia and gluten sensitivity. Details are in the following news. Share tweet update the list of diseases for which financial aid is paid in Saudi Arabia. According to the latest updates issued by the Saudi Ministry of Social Affairs, new diseases and disorders have recently been added to the list of health problems for which subsidy is issued. Here are the most prominent health cases that you as a Saudi citizen can obtain financial aid from the Saudi Ministry of Social Affairs for treatment. 1. Various deformations. These include alopecia universalis and some other skin diseases that cause disfigurement and have no cure, such as pemphigus, albinism and ichthyosis. Severe abnormalities in the external appearance, whether congenital or acquired as a result of exposure to an accident. 2. Some blood and heart diseases. These include Thalassemia major. The hemoglobin percentage should be mentioned in the report, and the disease should be proven on the genetic blood diseases form. Chronic heart disease. It should be mentioned in the report the extent to which heart functions are affected by the disease, and any medications used for treatment, in addition to the strength of contraction and diastole of the heart. Sickle cell anemia, provided that the disease is proven with a genetic blood disease form. Blood liquidity. It should be mentioned in the report that the patient suffers from a chronic deficiency of clotting factors, and that he undergoes regular blood transfusions or transfusions of one of the blood components, and that all of this is proven on the genetic disease form. 3. Severe mental disorders. These include many mental disorders, provided that a medical report is submitted stating that the mental illness is chronic and that the patient has been undergoing treatment for a period of no less than 2 years, as well as the disease's disruption of the patient's ability to lead a normal life. 4. Other diseases. These include gluten sensitivity. It should be mentioned in the medical report that the allergy is permanent. Final kidney failure. It should be mentioned in the report that the patient is still undergoing dialysis. Intractable epilepsy. It should be mentioned in the report that the patient is frequently exposed to epileptic seizures despite undergoing the necessary treatment. Permanent immunodeficiency. To attach the results of laboratory tests, which indicates that this deficiency is congenital or acquired. Malignant tumors. Provided that the report states that the patient is currently undergoing chemotherapy or radiotherapy, or that the disease has reached the 4th stage. Persistent hydrocephalus. The report should mention the presence of a ventricular or peritoneal cerebral shunt. Respiratory failure. It should be mentioned in the report that the patient is completely dependent on oxygen. Dwarfism and sensory or speech disabilities such as deafness, dumbness and blindness. A medical report stating the degree of disability must be attached. It should be noted that many of the above-mentioned diseases and health problems are not limited to social affairs services only by providing them with financial subsidies, but also those with them are supported by covering the costs of medical devices needed for treatment and support for the necessary home care for patients.